And tonight the president received praise from some quarters. However, Republican House Speaker John Boehner issued a statement saying it failed to provide much clarity on U.S. policy in Libya. New at 11, News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie sat down with a political analyst to break down his message with more on the role of the U.S. will play in Libya as we move forward.
Jim, our political analyst says President Obama did deliver tonight and hit on some very key points and mapped out his objectives. He says while Obama's speech does come a little late after making such a decision, his speech was direct, diplomatic, and hopeful. Tonight, President Obama filled in the blanks on his reasoning for sending military forces into Libya.
To brush aside America's responsibility as a leader, and more profoundly, our responsibilities to our fellow human beings under such circumstances, would have been a betrayal of who we are.
10 days ago, a military coalition was sent to Libya to enforce a no-fly zone in an effort to protect innocent civilians.
By imposing a no-fly zone, we did prevent what everybody believed was an imminent massacre of civilians and rebel forces.
A month ago, Libyans had taken to the streets in protest of their leader, Muammar Gaddafi. They were met with attacks from Gaddafi supporters.
Faced with this opposition, Gaddafi began attacking his people.
But Obama's decision to impose military action has come with criticism from Republicans and Democrats.
I know that some Americans continue to have questions about our efforts in Libya. I've made it clear that I will never hesitate to use our military swiftly, decisively, and unilaterally when necessary to defend our people, our homeland, our allies, and our core interests.
While he didn't give specifics on those core interests, political analyst Dr. Robert Watson says one of those interests is oil. The United States and European countries depend heavily on Libya for oil.
We've seen gas prices rising. Our economy is petroleum-based. There are so many petroleum-based products. Even everything we eat in the supermarket or a restaurant needs to be trucked in.
Overall, Watson says the president's address on Libya was clear, but he says it won't sway public opinion.
I think the president's opponents would probably oppose him and oppose this no matter what.
And Watson says another important point the president needed to make and did make was his commitment to do everything possible to avoid commitment of U.S. ground troops. I'm Rochelle Ritchie, WPTV News Channel 5.